Alrighty then. What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Liger, one half of Ed Duo. And sorry about that. I want to basically you guys get a touch of a new video series in case if it happens. It shouldn't happen frequently, but I want to state this is basically called refresh. This is my way of if I messed up or do something really messed up, of course I will correct it. Unlike other YouTubers, if I give wrong information or imply something, I want to make sure that I'm clear with it, and I don't want no problems with nobody or nothing. I want to make sure my words are understandable. That's why I make a lot of my arguments specifically. So this is a refresh on basically the Yooka-Laylee cancellation in Wii U, because I misspoke and I got some stuff that people thought. Even though at the beginning I said it, but I kind of at the end I did kind of twist the words and said and stated the whole thing about how, if this is the version, it should have got means the other version is gonna get messed up. So yes, so I will be I'll be the first to apologize that I twisted my words and make it sound like it was the #1 version of the game and they taking it from there. Even like I said, even though at the beginning I said play PC and Wii U, but I apologize if anybody miscontent my words. But that still doesn't. Basically, I had somebody who watched my video last night, and also this is a shout outs to Ying Yao or Jewel, as she knows who she is, because she did put something in the comment section about her friend saying this, and somebody basically also said the same thing too about the whole main thing or whatever. So I said, you know what? All right, let me clear this up. So, of course, the part like I said I got wrong, but at the end when I said about at the end of the video and I'm saying that if that would get messed up, then that means other ports would get messed up. Was basically that if the Wii U's messed up, then the other ports should have been messed up as well too. Again, so that emphasizes that they're thinking that the Wii was the master mole. The way I looked at it, and I thought the way that they phrased the words, I thought that's what it was, but I was wrong. And those people who commented as well, I would love to give. You know what? I give a shout out. I'm like I said, I was proven. If I'm wrong, I want to tell the person who brought a comment up and tell them, hey, you know what? Yeah. Let me see. Let me get one more, because I don't want to lose all this stuff. But I do have some stuff still here to show you. Trust me, that still proves a point I'm gonna make. But I want to, like I said, I want to do it the right way. So Ying Yao with her friend, and basically another person, like Yooka-Laylee. If I pronounce it wrong, I do deeply apologize. But Yooka-Laylee basically was saying that initially Yooka-Laylee was never planned for the Wii U. The original plan was the game to be on PC first. Then it was more fun, with the more funds, then gaming consoles would. There would be more for the gaming consoles. Fans asked for the Wii U version after. And I basically said, okay, if I misspoke, I'll clear it up, whatever. And he basically we went back and said, oops, I can't show that, so at least people could see it. They don't look like I'm thinking. So he was like, so then of course it's cool. I understand that the backers have a right to be upset, but it's important to know that DIA was not built for the ground up on the Wii U. That's where I have a little problem. No. And I said, you know what? I misspoke, and I respect that. But I said, hold up. There's a lot of they put a lot of effort in the Wii U, and this is why I'm gonna clear it up. See, unlike other people, like I said, I'll take my mistakes if I made a mistake and I misspoke. Shoot, I learned that with the daggone trolls because still hitting me with the daggone thing, even though like I said, I cleared it up and like I exposed, but that's not good enough for them. So I don't want to be doing that, making false assumptions and not getting things just right. Okay, because thank you. Let me double check because I'm the thing is going up on me. Making sure anybody else who listening. I mean, I see Santiago said I'm coming in clear. Sprite, I hope his Sprite basically he's buffering. Anybody else who's listening who's on the chat, can you please let a brother know that this is working? Because the level on the Google Hangout is showing that my voice is coming through. I know the mic is live. Might be on your end. I hope it is. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Anybody else have any issues? Let me know. Okay. All right, Charlie, you hear me good. All right, good. So let's get back to that's what they said. So so again, like I say, unlike other people, I would, if I made a mistake, I trust being correct, and I do not want to I've got most of my sound, basically majority of myself, because I speak honestly, openly, and I don't have a preference. I mean, not a preference. I speak objectively. I ain't gonna say I'm not biased because you guys know my stance about it. Nobody's unbiased. Everybody's biased, but you could be objective in looking at things. Like I said, I don't care what console you play, as long as you're having fun with the games. I don't care. But if you start saying untruthful lies, then I'll hit you for that. So if I lied and say something, I'm gonna correct it myself. So like I said, like he said right there, it was for the PC, and he is correct. As we go back to the Kickstarter on here, it was originally for the PC, Macs, and Linux, which basically were PC and console releases to follow. He was right. Then they basically went and had added all the other consoles at the same time. So simultaneously, Wii U, Xbox, PlayStation 4. That was the what you call it, the stretch goal of the hit. Then of course after that, going old school, 64 shaders mode plus the credits, GK rap plus video written by Grant K. Hope, which basically Kurt Hope. Which basically that's more not to the Nintendo people more than anybody else, if I looked at it that way. But again, that's what it was. So I'm on that Kickstarter page, and this is what it says. So it looked like to me they lean a little more to Nintendo than before, but that's not enough. Well, let's go a little further with that. Now people saying, okay, well, we're not for the play, whatever. I'll give you this. So you have of course they tweeted out their stuff. They tweet out of course their thoughts and stuff like that. So let's go to back in April, then in June, and these are multiple sources, so people can go and see these things now. Now, I'll say one thing before I get into my main dish right here, which is this. Product team is Team 17 is the team that's porting these games. I wish they do a good job. I hope they do a good job, because most of the games they have ported is really small linear games and most of them are worms. Worms is mostly most of the games. Not saying that they're a bad team, but we've seen games that handled by other people's team that didn't have a big caliber and they messed it up. And I'm giving these guys the benefit of a doubt. That's all I could say, because they don't have, all the games I've seen is majority has been worms. Like if we go, I think this is the PlayStation games right here. Let's go to Xbox and see. Xbox One, all the games they ported over. That's it. Just one worm, all basically the same thing, shadow, whatever. So the games they port basically got to be is PC. or Android. Windows 7, nope. Let's back up a little bit. PC 9, let's see what they got. Wow. So they've basically been mostly mobile then. Because I know when I clicked the game, I saw a bunch of worms. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Okay, and that's for the Xbox. Then we know that game. Ollie came to the 3DS. Worms, worms, worms. Shattered Overrun, Flocks, Escapist, Worms, Worms, Worms. Yep, most of these is mobile. All right, well, you know what? Again, I hope they do a good job putting the game for everybody else who wants it. That's all I could say for that. So that's team 17. Doesn't seem that make me think okay, but again, I am optimistic. I don't want no problems with it. Like I said, I hope that they do a good job. Now, like I stated before, I hope that Yooka-Laylee comes to Switch. Switch. It kind of sucks that it kind of sucks that the game. It kind of sucks that that the Wii U owners are not getting it, and as I iterated before, and there's a way they could do it. There's a way they could do it, and then I'm going to show you that too in a way. But if it comes to the Switch, I hope it comes to the Switch, and the best thing for Playtonic would be it be in the opening window, like I said, the launch window, so you could get the fanfare and everything on a new console, and maybe get the buzz. Rayman was trying to do that, kind of got pushed back. So I hope this don't get a Rayman effect. Really, that's the funny part. But again, let's see how that goes on. So I want to go down here because I want to make sure I got these names exactly right what I'm talking about, so I don't hear no problems in what I'm saying now. So, all right. So we go to different outlets. Let's go to Tech. Let's go to Tech Times. As they going from when they did, and Tech Times basically, so they could see that. So Tech Times says, when you ask these guys, they say, okay, from UK. So here we go. The anticipated game. They want polished levels. They were talking about basically similar to Horizon Zero Dawn. But they talked to team and said this. Now we're interested about the news about Yooka-Laylee. And this was reported in June 7, 2016. See, this is why I go further than most other YouTubers with their stuff. But this might oh come on, I hate this stupid thing. You try to take the ad off, and of course they switch it out. Okay, so now the interesting news about Yooka-Laylee is the way it will be developed. In the news surrounding it, it's become apparent that the UK publisher team 7 is involved in developing the process. Specifically, whereas Team 17 will be working on porting the title to the PS4 and Xbox, Playtonic will be focusing the efforts on PC and more importantly, the Wii U. I don't know if I'm missing words, but let's see, because I'm sure I missed the words there. This might sound odd at first, but actually it does make a lot more sense. For starters, the game is easy to develop and port externally for the PS4 and Xbox One, thanks to Unity engine. Funny, the Unity engine could run on the Wii U more easy than you could run on those other consoles. But again, who am I to say anything? But more than just ease of use, the move is indicative of Platonic intent to bring a solid Wii U version of the title to the people who have shown it so much support. With the writer, which is this guy, Andy Robinson. Andy Robinson is the writer editor for Yooka-Laylee. Andy Robinson said, and of course the art director, Mark Stevens, which is this guy above him. All right. Stated that we naturally, going to follow the reason why they split development of their own. We naturally have so many backers who opted for the Wii U version. Because of the size of the team, we couldn't take on all the consoles. You can imagine from a developer standpoint that porting from PC to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One is slightly more straightforward than porting to the Wii U. I understand that if you was doing it optimization or just doing a straight port most of the time, but you're using the Unity engine. Again, just something for people need to understand. And then Steven said, we wanted to make sure that the Wii U gets the right amount of attention. Then it's a lot. There is a lot of nostalgia around Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Banjo Hurl from rare Nintendo days. And we all are massive Nintendo fans as well. Based on their testimony, the direction to focus a good deal on the efforts on the Wii U is a smart one. But now it's no secret that the developers behind the game used to work for Rare back in the N64 days and are responsible for some of the greatest platformers, if not in history, Banjo-Kazooie and of course Banjo-Tooie. Okay? That's Tech Times. Then we go to MCC Computer. This is a London-based. This is June 6th, but this is a London-based stuff. And of course, these are more quotes that are added to it. Talking about the team and how it was going, and how again you can see there saying, but one of the things we think it feels right playing it on a Nintendo system to some people. For all versions will be fantastic. They basically have what I'm pointing out here. Excuse me, my eyes are burning a little bit. So they also have this, like I said, these guys are stating it right here that this is why we're working especially on this console for this game. Let's go Nintendo Life. Same thing here. They pulled it. Of course they pulled it from NVC, which is the one I just showed you. Now, so that's them saying it that we want to work on the Wii U to make sure it's a fully functioning game. It's a good project. That's them saying that about the game. Okay. I don't want to get nobody mix. I don't want nobody mixing the words now. Okay. That's them saying they're gonna take the time. Most of the people opted for Wii U version, and it's more nostalgic and you feel right on a Nintendo console. Like I said, it could be on a Switch. That would be cool. I'm not against that. That's what I'm saying. I'm the objective. I'm not hurt to say that it's not coming to Wii. I feel bad for the people, the way that it sounds like a lot of people backed it to be on the Wii U. That's the way it read to me. That's the way it read to me. Now, here's what I want to. Here's what that finishes it off though. They have this again. I still stand by my words of the technical issues thing, because that's a crap. That's lying to my face. Just tell me straight up, we don't have no problem. Now I have to point this out. I have to point a couple of things out. One, Bloodstain today also just said that they're not gonna do. They canceled the Wii version of the game. Funny. You already had problems doing the project all together, Igarashi, and now you cancel everything, which is no problem to me. You release it now because you see basically if you Google in Yooka-Laylee, basically just Google Yooka-Laylee on Google, most of it's been canceled. Like for 10 pages, it talks about Wii U cancellation. It's not talking about any other thing other than Wii U cancellation for the first 10 pages on Google when I checked it earlier just a while ago. So it's that. Funny how that works. And because of that, that's why Igarashi put it in there to cancel, because it'll be buried underneath all the Yooka-Laylee news that Bloodstain will not show up in that thing. Now, would they release it on the Switch? Who knows? I hope they don't back out for that, because people did put some money again for that game as well. And I'm getting to the point. I'm telling you guys, stop doing these Kickstarters. I'm seriously now. I'm just giving advice. You don't want to believe. You don't want to start with me. That's cool. You're grown ass people. You do what you want with money. But I'm telling you again, it's better. We paid, as I said in the last video, it's better you pay $60 for a finished product and the product's not finished. And now you pay money for a product that's not even started or have started, and you expect everything. No. I say hold your money. It is really getting crazy now. Now, okay, good to see Ying Yao's in there. So there you. So basically, that's how I explained it out to you, Ying Yao, as you said, as you said to your friend, and also to the other person who commented on the other video. Like I said, the PC was first. They put special attention to the Wii U, as I just read and showed you that's what they did. That's what they did. And now we know there can't be super technical issues, because here's the thing. They showed off, I'm going to show you right now, they gave Nintendo UK gameplay from the Wii U. So they didn't just give them a trailer for that. They also gave them, like I said, gameplay for the Wii U. And they showed it off also at Gamescom, the Wii U version. So it looks like something's working for me. That's why I stayed at the end saying that, you know what? You know, when you work that much and you ain't got something running. That looks pretty good to me right there for them to say that. But nobody wants to say, again, they gave a product to a company saying this is the product for your console. That's why they stated in there. That's why they stated in their thing. But once again, I'm just saying that there's a product. And when you work for that long, this game was supposed to come out in October. The queue of next year, then it's going to be pushed back again. So that was April. Which is basically Q2. So yeah, they had a running product already. They had a running product of the game ready to go, ready to party. But technical issues, as they say. Okay, Titanics again. Just like I gotta say, you know what? I gotta take my L on my word, mince my word. Be careful of the words. And look again, I don't see I see team 17 here. but I don't see PlayStation. I don't see Xbox. I don't even see PC or Steam. I see a big old Wii U right there in front of me. That's what I see. So there is a product out there for it. But again, don't lie to me. Please don't. Yeah, Yin Yao is not about no power because, like I said, this is the version they gave to Nintendo. So, and it has Wii U right here. So, again, you can show this video if you want to. It's not no power. They got to do nothing with power. Again, how the heck Xenoblade Chronicles can run on the Wii U without a problem? Have no seriously major glitches. Biggest open world in gaming, game without no whatever. But of course, Fallout 4 can't run on PC. Come on, I hate that stuff. I hate when people do the kind of crazy arguments like that. It is a nonsense. But let me add the second part of why I said this is kind of ridiculous. Like I said, the easiest way they could do is, if you want to be nice, Platonics, you can give Nintendo, because on the Nintendo thing, you basically say you're gonna make it an eShop. You could give it as an eShop, a digital download, so people could at least get the game, Fatal Frame style, so they could get the game on the Wii U. Because not many people have the money to buy a new console and all that stuff. They'll get is a few people. The reason a lot of people wanted to back it up. That's all it is. But let's lay it out right here, honestly, right here now, people. PlayStation 3 is still getting games now. PlayStation 3 and 360 were getting games 2 years still after major third parties, after the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out. The Wii U is here. The Switch is not even out. And this is what happening. That's weird. That is weird. I mean, Shantae is still coming out for the console. Way Forward ain't had no problem with it, but everybody else have. But Activision and all these other third parties still release games 2 years later on two consoles later on. Again, Persona 4 is coming on PlayStation 4 and 3. You could release a digital version in eShop for the Wii U. You can, because again, I just showed you gave a company saying that this is a running product of what's running your system. We just see right there, and again, I see no play. I'm looking at the screen right now. Let me see. Team 7 Yooka-Laylee, Playtonics, Q217. A big old Wii U. A big old Wii U. I don't see no PlayStation or any other things out there. That's the difference. My advice to many of y'all is be careful with Kickstarter. Be not careful, super careful with Kickstarters. That's the thing I will say to y'all. Be super, super careful with Kickstarters. So, once again, I hope everybody understand it and I clear my message up. Like I said, I made a mistake. I misspoke at the end of my last video. I wanted to clear that up and clear that mistake. So this is called a refresh, where basically if I made a mistake and then somebody called me on it and I looked at it, look at a lot of facts and say, you know what? Yeah, I made a mistake. I will say, unlike other people, I'll null my mistake and come on and say that I made a mistake. Like I said, Final Fantasy VII, I didn't thought I would make it. It still ain't out yet, but I was surprised that they said they're gonna do it. So hell, it's there. It's coming out. I was wrong in my video when I said Final Fantasy VII was not gonna come out. I was wrong. And I take that mistake. Same thing when I had that one-on-one with OJ with that thing. I did say that about the first not first the first party games. I mean first party development team, and I was wrong about that. Basically I was wrong, but the just like this one here, the thread was still right, but I was wrong factually, technically, and I'll take the L on that. And I was wrong with saying that about the first party dev team for Sony, even though Sony and SOE laid off two-thirds of the company. But I had no problem. And of course, when I accidentally said I composed a song, when I said it in my language exposed, I said I wrote a song, which is that's what it is for the movie called Cowboy Bebop. I would basically clear it up. Now that one was me clearing up by myself. I heard the words and stuff. I cleared it up on my own. But again, if I said something wrong and out of place, I would, and I look at the facts and stuff, I will say, hey, you know what? That was wrong of me to do that. I want to give people true facts and teach about the history inside of the industry. And I don't want to give them lies or nothing like that. That's not what I'm on. I'm not doing this YouTube channel for fame or whatever. I'm doing it for fun, meeting cool people, and sharing the knowledge that I do have. And again, at the early beginning of the video, I said with the budget and everything, I don't know how much this game needs to sell. So I know it's not gonna be super high, but I don't think this game will sell more on PlayStation or Xbox. I could be wrong. I doubt it, but I could be wrong, and I'll take an L too if I'm super wrong about it, because I'm hopeful that I wish that this game sells. If Playtonics now it stays in the up and up, let's just say that if they stay in the up and up now, and the game does come out for the Switch, then I'm cool with that. It's like I said, I still say you could do a Wii U version. You could take this version you've seen right now, which is the Wii U that you playing at Gamescom, and also you sent to Nintendo UK so they could put on their channel and everything. You could take that and say, hey, we could do a digital version of the game, like Fast Racing Neo or Fatal Frame, a digital copy, so people could at least enjoy the game, so they don't just go fall face. That's what you could do. So, with that said, I hope I cleared the air. I hope people understand my integrity. Like I said, I'm human. I can make mistakes, but unlike most people, if I made a mistake, I will clear it up. I'm not gonna be a jerk and just say, "Oh wow." Nah, I look at my stuff, and I went through to see. I gave you 3-4 different sources that said the stuff about they working on the Wii U. I showed you 2 videos. One, of course, from the straight to it says Wii U trailer. This one is the Wii U trailer for Gamescom that Playtime gave to Nintendo, saying that we have a Wii U game, this game up and running on Wii U, and here's how it is on your console. So right now, I'm gonna look at the comments for this chat for a second, so I could answer these questions. If there's questions, whatever, then we call it a night, because I'm tired as hell. See, let's see. Sprite, people wanting Nintendo games for free, but don't have a problem with spending hundreds on limited edition day one, playing $60 on a broken day one game. Yeah, the Wii U pledges mostly funded this project. That's AA. The thing that bugs me, basically this is Terrelli 83. The thing that bugs me is that they cancel the project for the console with 13 million to one that has 0 install base at the moment. I know the potential is good for the sales, and yeah, it's weird, and that's why I give the option of the fail. They have it. Mama, I was like, these people give me headaches. The Switch has 2 years of NX rumors backing it, but people are already crying over support 4 gigs of RAM and the power. And we'll again in 3 weeks we'll find out. Maybe 2.5 weeks. No, 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. We'll find out about it. Santiago 360 say, "Yep, I already see many people forgiving Platonic, saying that they're honored to be playing Yooka-Laylee on the Switch, and I hope that Nintendo finally has given developers the way they need, and not be more account. I mean, I think it'll be more continue, but." It's sad. Let me see. They are lying to most people. Don't care. Switch is the cure-all pain for the past 12 years of these fanatics. Of course, with the sharp barbs. And it's like people wanted to kill Nintendo. Yep. 2018, of course. No longer coming out to the Wii U. Hell, not a sure thing. It's coming to everything at this point. Might get delayed even further. That could be true. That's another thing that's killed me with the I am not against delays, but some of these Kickstarters delays are ridiculous. I said set the first goal. If you see you're not gonna get there, wait until you get kind of like basically to the bug phrase, the bug the crunch time and the bug testing time. Then you say you can release it. Cause that's really create the Q&A, which mostly takes the ending, but you gotta clear up the code. Then you should just give a release date. Any other time, the first release date, understandable, is gonna fall. But don't do no more release date. Anybody who's doing Kickstarter gaming, yeah, stop that. People will also believe that we believe it's power in the gamepad. No, it's not. They stated it. You can go check out their Twitter and go back to go back in between June and September. They didn't have a problem with the daggone gamepad. They liked it. Plus, don't care for basically. Oh, okay, so I skipped it. My mistake. I skipped a couple comments. Let's see. So Torelli, you Mike did it earlier. Yep. Basically, that's why I said about the issues. Yep, that's the yin yang. He's like, I had a friend who argued about the power and called it because of the technical issues. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is not that. If you have it running right now, like I showed you, why would be technical issues? No. As usual, you sharp with your bars, Anderson. It's been Winston 20. What's up, brother? He's like, is being honest too taboo or something? As sort of, plus people are easy to manipulate, especially these gamers with their selective memories. Winston, I can tell you this. Again, you're right. Like I said, since I came on this side of YouTube, I've said before, if you guys ask me a question and I don't know an answer, I'll gladly say I don't know. Like that's a disease to some of these YouTubers that I see. I would tell you I don't know because I don't want to give you something I don't know that I really don't know. I could give you an educated guess and I would tell you educated guess. Don't hold me to it. But no, and those guys don't even do that. They don't even give you the common courtesy so you could do that. So no, and again, I messed up. It was a twist of the words. I want to clear it up because I want to go back and make sure people understand what I said. And my point has now, as you could see. Now you see articles. Now you see from the people themselves, who the art designer and the writer, and you basically go to their Twitter Playhouse Twitter page and go and look between June in September to see other stuff they said about the Wii that was positive, they were bragging about it. So that's what I was saying about. They were bragging about it, but they were not. But the PC was the main thing, and I got that wrong. So I corrected myself. The PC was the main thing, and because they know that so much of the backers back the Wii U version, and this game is more than Nintendo nostalgic as he quoted just said a while ago. They wanted to work on the game for the Wii U. People don't care about the truth. They only believe what they want to believe. Anything that supports their beliefs, not to contradict them. A good game that never ever. Good thing I never ever will do Kickstarter. The only game I know that came to fruition are Shantae, Shovel Knight, and Shadowrun. That's I think about it. I've never followed too much, but I do know Shovel Knight was Shovel Knight and Shantae was, and I'm happy. I said when I get the game, I'll be happy to see how that work out. See. Oh, that's Ying, basically Ying Yao. Thank you, Ying Yao. Basically, you showing how small your goose are. Hey, if small or not, if I don't want, again, I saw your comment, Ying Yao, and I saw the guy before, I forgot the name, but he basically came and stated it, and he's something to the channel. So if that's something, I want to make sure I clear that. I don't want to give people false information. That's not my trend. I don't want to give people false information. If I'm wrong, I am wrong, and I'll gladly state out what I got to state out. So let me see. Question: is there going to be a best and worst list for this year from you or not? Let's put it this way, and you could join in this time if you remember last year how we had it. I am gonna do my end of the year podcast. We go good and bad, but I am gonna do a video. Best of 2016, worst of 2016. I'm gonna do that. A video or basic pod, like maybe a podcast like this quickly, because I have family that's coming in, and I got a wedding that I gotta help do stuff for the wedding and everything. So my that's why I said a lot of stuff got pushed back, sadly. But I am gonna do something because talk about 2016, because a lot of people I could even share right here. 2016 for gaming wise, I enjoyed it. I bought as usual because I bought what I wanted, and none of the games except for one. I'll give you that the game works, but it has a problem. I understand which game that is, and I'll point it out. And to be honest about it, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's not a Nintendo game, but it's on a Nintendo. It is an exclusive, and I got to call out what it is. But I am gonna do that, and I'm gonna do the podcast like I did last year. So hey, you are welcome to join in. That one, when I set it up, I don't know if I'll do it. I think I'll do it the last week of December, between Tuesday or Thursday. Mostly, I think Thursday, since I'll be off that day. Yep, Anderson. Yeah, of course, Anderson would know it because you're the only person I told it to. But yeah, I think it will be the last Thursday. So it'll be the last Thursday of December. So we make sure, because I want this. If Shantae comes out and we could get it, I would love to play it and add that to the list as well too. So let me see. By the way, I go to my true self when on the podcast, but my main is Ying Yao. Yin Yan Yao. Yin Yan Yao. I don't know why I say, because there's another person who has close to your name, so maybe I'll mix them together. That's why. Ye Yao, I think it's Ye Yao. The other guy is Yin Yan Yao. Ye Yao. I apologize if I brutalized your name, Jew. I really do. Sorry. I was a fan of Millennium Blades. I was able to see it come true. Millennium Blades. Let me see. That name does not register right now in my head. Let me double check to see what it's all about. Level 99 games. Oh, okay. Card game. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Most some of our games started as card games as well, too. Heck, again, Dungeons and Dragons. That crack of mine, jeez. Let's see. Winston20 says if it comes to the Switch, hopefully it doesn't get buried by Nintendo's own games. I don't. Other than Mario, unless they have something else that's killer, I don't think it would get super buried, really. I don't think so, unless they do a lot of the ports up top front so you can get people to play those ports like a Mario Kart thing or whatever that people been thinking. Again, the ports. I don't know what the ports are. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know what the ports are. So this is not me officializing nothing because I don't know what this. The only thing I know is the Mario game, the Mario 3D, the next Mario 3D game. That's the one. That's the only one I know. Shigeru Miyamoto said they're gonna be doing. We know Pikmin is gonna be on the Switch. I don't think it's gonna be the first year, but I could be wrong. Nintendo has done that before when they blow their. Excuse my way of talking. They blow the load the first year, and then it gets into a lull. But when I was in Japan, they said they had 7 years worth of games to develop. So, and these guys were busy working when I was there last year. They were busy working. So we'll see. And again, next year I'm going to Japan. I don't know if I get a chance to go again. I might. When I'm doing a tour and stuff, I'll be in Japan. So I might get a chance to walk over and see what's going on. Maybe not. We'll see. Depending on my schedule and how things are. So let's see here. Lego see the covers take a lot of my time. Yep, that's another game I gotta play. I ain't played that yet. I bought it, but I ain't played it yet. I just bought it this year and I ain't played it yet. I can forgive all of it. After all, it happens. I know a lot of Shantae backers who got their codes and are enjoying the hell out of it. PC and Wii U players. WayForward has done it again as if there was any doubt. Well, again, WayForward knows that that's one of the Shantae is their IP. That's their basically mascot. They're gonna be messing that up. They ain't stupid. They're not dumb. Don't mind waiting 27 for my physical copy, the Risky Boots edition, since I overloaded with games at the moment. So am I, dude. So am I. Jeez. I ordered the next game that just came last week. I mean, I'm looking at my thing right now. I have 21 physical games, which is not compared to my Wii, which I have like 30. That's not a lot. But the difference is, the rest of my games that knocks it up to which the 30 games is digital is in, that knocks up to 50 is on the Wii U and eShop. And then maybe something look like sometime next year, I'm gonna have to go to that list so people could see it. Let's see. I have too many games to beat. I did a Microsoft Excel book with every game in my collection, and I have yet to beat the final boss. Let's see. Oops, Alex, I don't want to skip nothing. Well, see you next week and see you next year. 3 days after my jury duty. Well, the switching off, and that's so why you sharp tongue. So basically, Sprite said, "I'm taking a break from getting any new games." I can see that again. Everybody has their thing. We'll see. I do take time with games, mean if they last, or I'll enjoy them. No, you can't be my translator. I don't need no translator. Dude, I was traveling to Japan before I knew you. So what the hell do I need a translator for, right? Just because you're doing it in Japan, right? Japanese in your college doesn't mean no, I don't need that. Hey, a lot of people want Nintendo to go again. Addison, dude, seriously. A word of advice, Lego City, stick to the story to unlock all the abilities. Eh, again, I will. I don't know. Like I said, I'll play when the game time comes to play the game. I will play the game. Makes me wonder how equipped the other two are. If people want Nintendo to blow off all like that, like double A. Do not encourage him. Encourage him. Yin Yao. Yin Yang Yao. Do not encourage him. It can be classified as study abroad, though. No. I basically I know you. Basically, you see you Sprite no Sprite, and basically you've seen my music videos, so I know you just want to be there because you want to see the fruits. That's where you want to be there. You want to see all the fruits. I know you laughing out loud. Exactly, because you saw the videos of the music videos I've been in and stuff, and you're like, yeah, I want to be around them fruits. I know, right? Exactly, Yin Yang Yao. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. I do not want to feed the pervert in him. Jeez. Oh my God, you're crazy. You're a crazy young dude, sir. You look. You have the passion. You will get over to Japan one of these days. All right, you will. You will. But it's better to be thirsty for that more than the Switch rumors. Oh, now you trying to be smart now? That's what you trying to do. Oh man! But anyway, people, like I said, it's game. Like I said, I'm trying. I got some. I won't say anything about fruit made from juice. Let's not go there now, Yin Yang Yao. Y'all getting sharp with them tongues like Anderson. But anyway, I'll do this just for fun. Yin Yang Yao, Sprite, basically Winston 20, Addison, Winston 20, 27. I mean 20. Oops, sorry, Winston 20. Santiago 316, Turley 83. Thank you guys for joining. And basically, I'm gonna call it at this time right now. But you know what? If and you right now in the chat, Turley 83, Santiago 316, Winston 20. If you guys have a mic and you want to do a off here, we'll do a chat off here and have a conversation about this for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Hey, let me know in the chat right now. I'll send you a private link. But Yin Yang Yao, you're part of that special list. So I'll take the link I have for this podcast, send it out. And if you guys want to have a chat after this, talk about this stuff afterwards, since we basically the last half of the videos, basically I've been talking with you guys and listening to your chat and stuff like that, which is pretty good. And that's why I like having this conversation. I like talking to people who who have a passion for something that we like and not try to be this whole negative stuff all the time. But hey, it is what it is. But again, so I'll do that, put it in the chat if you want to, and I'll do that in a little while. But for those, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the first episode, which is the first episode of Refresh. And again, I cleared up my mistake. The PC was first. Wii U, PlayStation, and Xbox One was basically combined as the stretch goal. Then they added a kind of 64 pack, so they wanted to push to Nintendo fans. Most of the backers were Nintendo fans for the Wii U. They basically came and showed you 3 different links showing that they wanted to make. They made sure that they want to put the right time and effort into the Wii U version of the game, and built it from the ground up because you ain't porting it, so you gotta build it from the ground up. And it's kind of weird that again using the Unity engine shouldn't be no different, but it is what it is. And like I said, they gave Nintendo UK trailers saying that the game was running there in on their console. And like I said, you see on the screen right now, a big old Wii U. I don't see no PlayStation, no Xbox, no PC, no Steam, nothing. So let's not get it straight. And for the Bloodstained people, I feel for y'all again, because y'all really did saw the way that they did that. I saw the Kickstarter and how they creeped up. They're like, oh man, if you look at it, it looked kind of like a Wii U, and people funded it, and now that's what it's going to be. That kind of sucks too. So just be careful with Kickstarter, people. That's all I can say, man. It's sad. It really is. I wish you guys the best of luck in that. Thank y'all for listening. And you know the usual thing. Okay, I've seen people put in the chat, so yeah, I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna send a link to you, Ying Yao, Sprite, Anderson. You join in. Other than that, you know the usual stuff. And there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy the games on any console, no matter what. Peace out.